So today's a bit more of a chill, laid-back day in terms of I don't really have heaps of really in-depth work to do. Got a bit of body filling to do at the back. I've got a bit of, only have 2 more little rust spots in the side here, the smallest ones. Got some body filler to do at the front. Got body filler to sand at the back, and then I've got to take everything off of the car ready for paint. So I'm gonna try and list those off now. What do we got? Mirrors, side steps, or like doorknobs, door stuff, door hardware. I'm gonna tape up the insides. Still haven't figured out if I'm gonna do an open door or a closed door. Probably just a closed door because I'm doing it at the same color. So inside I'll probably just polish it a little bit and hopefully it'll look the same. I think where it's got rust, I'll have to do the inside of the door jambs. But if it doesn't, then I'm just gonna leave it closed. Obviously gotta tape up all the windows. And then it's basically just a whole lot of sanding. Yeah, after the paint, then I gotta look at getting the windshield back in, and then I can get up on the hoist to get underneath. Still having big issues with the starting of it. The EDIC motor doesn't work, and I've tried 3 different EDIC motors, so it's somehow the wiring inside, which is just awful. I have absolutely no idea how to fix it, so I'm still actively trying to do that all the time. It does start. I sort of started it, but I was like priming it, so it didn't really go that well. And I still don't think the glow plugs work. Yeah, let's see what we can do today.
so I was about to say that I'm pretty much done for the masking, finish it up, but then I came back and I sort of decided that I needed to do an open door respray at the back here because there's a bit too much rust going up at the top here. As you can see, there's 2 holes on the right and holes on the left, and just a few rust spots, and the rust has like stained the paint basically. Yeah, like that doesn't, I don't need to like weld any patches in there, that can just be filled in, but the paint does need to be sort of redone. And there was a bit of rust in the seal down the bottom here, but I just welded a new little bit on there. It doesn't really matter too much, it's not super structural. But what I do have to do now is cover up the back opening here and cover up these 2 doors. So I got to get the see the tape up there covering just that, so I'm leaving just this little bit here exposed, but then taping up the rest and taping it all up so I can paint at the bottom here and all that. So apart from that though, I'll show you around because I'm doing lots and lots of work, but all this side is all pretty much done. There's a few little bits of like rust here and that, but I'll just do that just before I paint it. The roof does still have a few bits to do, and this body filler here is good enough for the primer. I'll see after once the primer's on if it does need to be straightened out anymore. And this side's all good, just a few more door handles that need to be taped up. And then I also got to redo this, the one with the window here, because when I sprayed it with compressed air, all the tape came up because of all the dust. It didn't stick down properly. So I've got to redo that, but now I've got to do this part at the back here. Alright, that's now it. Well, just it for this video, because there's a little bit of sanding to do on the top that I've just got to do. But that's basically the whole thing ready for primer. There's still a bit of work to do after the primer. From the primer, I can sort of see if anything like wasn't masked off properly. Like I'll open up the doors, but all of the seals are masked off and everything. Few little bits that just won't stick, I'll just go back over them. And I'm not masking off underneath the wheels. I am at the front but not the back because one, I'm not using these wheels again, and two, I've got to paint the underbody in its entirety. So yeah, no point spending the time. I've just got to do it anyway. But yeah, I got the back masked up here and then sanded the top there and got rid of that rust. And yeah, so tomorrow morning is when I'm going to try and spray it. That'll all be in the next video. The primer, sanding the primer, doing the color, which is just white, same white, and then the clear coat on top, and that'll be in the next one. But anyway, that's it for this video. See you in the next one.